Yeah, greeting everyone. There's something I want to collaborate on. Is this a friend of mine asked me this question, you know what I mean, a couple of days ago. And I want to answer it and elaborate about it. Just collaborate about it a little bit. You know, the question was like, what was it like, or was it the time when you have the Rasta man uprising in Jamaica in the 60s? The question is, did I know everything? No. But the little experience that I have on the news and from the elders, I could answer a few little questions about the whole thing. And, you know, try for maybe I could put a little understanding into some of the people and vibes. Yes. The beginning with Marcus Garvey, when Marcus Garvey wrote this play and said, black man, if you look back, look to Africa and thank God, because they are kings. Man got crown king of king in Ethiopia, and when the man crown king of king, black man redemption draw eye. And through all of that thing now, in 1930, 2nd of November, His Imperial Majesty was crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Yes. Yes. So, you have some little man now, a certain thing when they go on at the same time, like this brethren named Claudius Henry. He formed a members Ethiopian World Federation, and the colonial government charged him so involved in some movement when he want to deal with Fidel Castro, and they figure more or less that he might be trying to overpower the government. So them sketch him and peach him and lock him up, and his son came from America to see if them can bail him with some brethren, and them come with force and try to see if they get him out. But it was a little riot start, which part a couple of men get injured and a couple of men get killed. And then, you know, the Prime Minister said, find all of these men, because now they start to blame upon Rasta, because he tried to hide under Rasta to see if he can use Rasta Foundation to promote film thing, because he have a different type of thing that he was looking for. But push that a little further. And there's another incident in 1950, that time. I wasn't born yet, I think, but this is the news where I start all of these things from, because it came from first you have to know where the root started for something, to know when the tree grew up big. So this young lady, Bernadette Huge, and Sydney Garrell, there's two Asian family that was boyfriend and girlfriend. They was heading over to the Palisades beach, where when they get over there, then this man attacked them, stab up Garrell, stab him in the head, puncture his skull, and throw them both in the water. But Bernadette didn't die. So Bernadette recognized him and says he's a Rasta man, because he did have a beard. It's not like he did have a lock, but he have a beard. But in them time, whether they have beard or not, as long as you carry a beard, you know, when I say not, the not is that you're clean skin, but once you carry a beard, you're a Rasta man. So they search and find to see if they find the killer, because now everybody start look for Rasta man. And now the whole world, whole Jamaica now, Kingston, start to look for the Rasta man them. So now the police, they come out and start to catch the Rasta man, because Bernadette say he scratched the guy's face in the process when he was trying to rape her and stab them up and all of them things. So when they look for the Rasta man, they didn't find on the Rasta man, because all them man, they were then catch an innocent man them, and them beat up the man them, take a knife and cut off the man them locks and put them into bad vibe. But they actually find this man who then said do the crime. His name was Wappy King. They say he did that because the next man spot him that he shaved his beard and he was in the same era. So they investigate him and find him. You know what I mean? So that was start with that thing. And then there's another big one that caused the real vibes and the real tribulation with the Rasta man now is Rodolph Franklin. You know, in 1963, Rodolph Franklin's father died and left him a piece of land, a lot out of Coral Gardens. And he farmed up his little section, cultivated up the Rasta man himself with a lot of fruits and everything, vegetable. And he also was a man that was like burn up and set up a fire coal, charcoal. That means like, you know, man, if you dig a pit, and when they dig the pit, they bury the wood in there and cover it up with the dirt and other little things, and get the coal. So that's what the Rasta man made do. Because in them time, no one I employ no Rasta, and Rasta have to go find work the different way enough to make work. So he used to burn the coal, and the smoke of the coal and the sensation go over to the people over the Coral Garden area, and they start to complain that they smell the smoke, and when they must smell the smoke, so the police then get involved and go over there and check him out. When they go over there, go check him out, them see this beautiful garden that the man cultivate and everything. So them go in there, and when they go in there, them start to chop out the man fruits and vegetable them and turn it over and tell him, say, boy, I'm have to move up some more, because in the Coral Garden government land over that side, the people who own the property, they end up for them land. But it wasn't true. The man have him land and him title. Then come back the next time again, and they ask him if he move up, if he move up. The man no move on land, so them come up and chop down the second time again, take away the man them fruit, take away everything, mash up the man place. And they make a third trip, I heard. And the third trip is when they come now, and they come with big guns, and see the man have still a cultivate on his land and plant him seed and everything. And the next policeman look on him and tell him, say, what am I doing with the machete and everything? So if you drop the machete, and the man say, you know, come in here with big gun and bayonet, and me there here to farm up my land and plant up my fruit with my machete, with my tool. I'm not here for hurt no one. What I deal with? Me not drop my machete. And another policeman just take out him gun and start shoot up the man. And anyway, they shot up the man and get up and throw him in a jeep and carry him down at the Mobile Hospital. I think he spent 3 months in the hospital, and then when he 3 months in the hospital, then try him and sentence him as time served and give him another 3 months in a prison. And, you know, man no say it wasn't right. So all of them Rasta man, they when they treat bad, so abuse. So them take him out, send him to prison. So when the man come out of prison, the man got up some more friend, and them said before that them said that he said when he come back out, all the person them who hurt him and they go revenge them. That's what them said. Who know if it's true, but that's what the police they report and said that he said that he was gonna revenge them. So when he came out, he got up 5 more brethren with him. And when he got up the 5 more brethren, I guess he just started a revolution. Like they said, they burned down a gas station, and then the citizens start coming after when they burned down a gas station, everybody reported. So the police and the whole gang of people and vigilante group come out, and they kill I think 3 of them, injure 2 and 1 get away. So the one that got away, people them start to hear over the news how the Rasta man then do this and kill police. So them join in as a vigilante and start going to go look for all of the Rasta man them now. So now the police out to get the Rasta man, and I think it was Bustamante at that time. He was in as the Prime Minister, and him sent out and said, lock up all of them Rasta man there. Who them can't lock up, him must kill them and send them over Bogill and make sure he go buried, because so while Bogill are with the Pie River Cemetery there, if you know, say boy now kill out the Rasta man. So now all of the Rasta man them now, after they run and hide and gone and go and get out of the area, because the people them just out to get them. And the people, the police, as long as they see a man with a beard, boom, you're gone. And no matter what it is, you get catch the man them and disrespect the man them and cut off the man them locks and beat up the man them, and the man them have to go through some bad vibes because of who they believe in, because them stand up for their right and say, boy, John, no, after they remember the play what Marcus Garvey wrote and His Majesty was crowned in Ethiopia, King of King, Lord of Lord. They're looking forward to Ethiopia. I said, boy, this is our God, and we're trying to live our repatriation life to go back to Africa, because Africa, we are said, you know what I mean? And with all of that thing, them down on the Rasta man them, and just beat up the Rasta man them and just abuse them. They call them black heart man. They call them dirty head boy, dirty man, then dirty, they all kind of disgraceful bashing and all kind of other stuff that they would put against the Rasta man. As much as some of those Rasta man, all of them man, they was so very intelligent. So in the process, when the man them do all of that, the people them go out now and start to look, and the Rasta man themselves, them after they move to higher ground. I remember when I was 2 years old, I think I was 2, my brother was 4, my sister was 8, and then my little brother, I think he was 2 months old. I don't remember fully the whole thing. I only remember the occasion that when the couple Rasta man did come in our yard, and I think my brother said, leave me sister, don't touch me sister, or something like that. And I couldn't say it because I was a little one still, so they look and I saw they have a machete and they walked out. But everyone always look by and tell us, boy, be careful of the Rasta man because he's a black heart man and all of them things. But the man them have them ways of life. The man them look upon and say, boy, you gotta understand it. In 1962 still, where Jamaica get the independence, and we just moved from out of slavery and start to feel independent. And then at the same time, we forgot that we was oppressed by colonialism. And now these people that change their way of life and choose their way how they want to live. And those men get double oppressed because now they have to face back even the government and even citizens. So it was a hard thing for them Rasta man. The Rasta man, no man I employ no Rasta man. Rasta man have to go cultivate and burn coal or carving and do all kind of other little stuff to make them money because no one employ them. And it was very hard of them. They fight the abusing of them life and wicked thing that's happened to them. And in the process too, when you have this higher Rasta man, the man that's really show the black man the light and understand, say, boy, you know, this is a real light and we have to start to find our own God and live up the Back to Africa movement. It was Leonard Percival Howell, which what they call him Gang. And when he come there now, he start and he show the people and say, boy, John, no, this black God, we have to live for the black God. Forget about the white God, we need our own God. And them start to cultivate get a land and him buy a big piece of land up a Pinnacle and bring all of the Rasta man up in another area there. And them start to do their cultivation and farm up themselves, and the government didn't like it because them start to produce a lot of stuff and cultivate and sell and establish themselves, build up a nice place up there. So that's, I think over 2,000 people live up there, and the government still going there and mash up the people, them thing, break them up, try to disrespect the Rasta man. And for a place where just get independent, you know, not too long from that, say in 1962, that was exploit. Oh, you don't look on the Rasta man now and say, boy, exploit the Rasta man because they believe in what they want to believe in. And most of those people who did the thing, they was under Christian religion, because most of the time in Jamaica, everybody was Christian otherwise, so the man then choose their own life. And if a man believe in a film God and the Christian believe in a film God and every other religion believe in a film God, why would you want to disturb that man because he believe in a film God? Leave the man alone, make him liberate himself to go back to Africa and the Africa movement, because Marcus Garvey did say that. And that's what the man them up to. Them just believe, say, Rasta man, no, definitely say, well, them never pay them way for come in the West. So they want the government to liberate them and take themselves out and bring them back to Africa where they came from, because they're not supposed to pay no money to go to Africa. And they're right, because you see, you got a man who live in America, and when the man live in America, he born in America, but he claims Italy, he born in America, but he claim Israel, he born in America, he claim Palestine, he born in America, he claim Russia, he born in America, he can claim Jamaica, he born in America, he can claim Africa. It depends on where you go, but you can't stop a man if you say, boy, he come from Jamaica and he liberating Africa. That's the man, them will. So those Rastaman that suffer and go through all of the struggle and the penalization that's even still end up with body part that's missing and damaged, I really put out my strength and power to them. Some of them dead and gone now, but hope so them man, they understand that the Rasta movement is still changed, and every man still respect them and remember them, because them man, they are soul survival. You know what I mean? Until what changed the Rastaman movement big time is the Rasta culture of the music. The music and the reggae music helped change Rastaman life big time in Jamaica, because even when I was going to school in the 60s, and we have a friend named Nathaniel. Nathaniel could not go to school, and we was wonder why Nathaniel can't go to school, because he have a locks, and the people them know no locks people coming to the school. So it take Nathaniel a long time to go through with the city to fight for him to come to school, because when you used to go to school, them take a pen and push in your ear and see if the pen can pass through here. If the pen cannot pass through here, you're in a big trouble. You gotta get a cane whipping and all them things. So it was like a colonial system that still was running over Jamaica and all of them things. So, you know, it still was there for a long time. And the Rasta man, them see that thing that they have them time of their own self. They don't want to live them type of life. But there's another incident before all of these things too, which part the Rasta man then get their strength from. Is like when they used to have the uprising in Kenya, which part the Mama group, the people, these young people, them try this faith this young youth faith to demonstrate in Kenya when they try to liberate Kenya with the young people them, so them have the safe time on themselves and say, boy, them become the Rasta man too and say they now cut them locks, them ear, so them just grow with dreadlocks. So the Rasta man, them just have the same principles and said, boy, John, no, we are the same thing, we just outcast, we just believe in a Selassie. This Selassie is our king, is our Lord and Savior, and that's what we believe in, and we're looking forward to Ethiopia because this is what it says. And you're upset with the man. You're upset with the man, them if choose their own life. And you see how unfair it was in them time. And until now, still, people still look upon the Rasta man and still want to bash him still, this day of 2024. But so, the Rasta man come a far way. And special request and love to all of those Rasta man. Some of them who pass and some of them who still around that face this great and bad tribulation that some of the people of Jamaica, the citizens, the police, and all these other people that treat them bad and still disrespect them. And more love for them. And the Rasta man is always a peaceful and loving man, because when a man say Rasta, a man deal with no war. Now talk about some little man, but say them lock up him head, knocks in head and go do illegal things and everything. The Rasta man always a peaceful man, he always love youth, because I remember when Aya used to say, yo, him for the youth, cause I'm big man there. Cause him say them whole way there, them like Ali Button, some of them they work for nothing. And him not teach no older man nothing. Cause them are already indoctrinating for them way and just try to look out for the young people. And that's what Aya used to say. And Aya and them man, they can tell you, because they were man from original time. And like I said, even my father, because my father, he was a Rasta man too in them times. So I never scared of Rasta man, because everybody always look upon them and say, boy, John, no, the Rasta man, a black art man and all of them things. And and you see a Rasta man, they come, everybody be, how you do a Rasta man, they come. That's how them bash the Rasta man, man. The Rasta man felt so bad about the whole thing. And the government should be looking out more for the Rasta man, because all of the Rasta man, them just want to make sure that they can know that they use them herb for sacrifice and use them for their command in vibes. That's what they do. For their meditation, they use marijuana that they want to smoke in peace. And now it's a little bit different now, because it's possible for the Rasta man now. But in them time, Peter Touch, all of these other musicians who out there that be brutalized by police, and other Rasta man that walk on the street from the whole part of Jamaica that was being abused, Them man, they stand up strong and live today. And even some of them they're not live today, but they see the changes that thing changes, that one the movement left is to see that the repatriation have to go so that they can head up to where they want to go in Ethiopia. His Majesty, that's the way it is. And love and request, special requests and guidance to the Rasta man and to all those Rasta man that is not here with us, that's pass on and that's suffer the penalization that the colonial government give to them. My condolences goes out to enough of them man, but now things are a little bit changed, so the man can look upon it now and say, boy, John, no, we can't do things now because Rasta big around the world now, and Rasta will always strong and still loving, and the Rasta man is always a peaceful man. Rasta man is always a loving man, looking at the east, as long as the sun shines, you'll see the Rasta man, because he's the light that shine. Enough love to the Rasta man, and that's the local thing. And I mean, this is local stuff that some of this stuff that I say is that I was told by some of the Rasta elders I spoke to, because even myself, when I was a little boy, I didn't remember the whole story fully because actually I was a little youth, but by me go through and ask the elders and family and everything, I got this little information to answer the question for my friend who have asked a question about it, and I just want to put it down to make sure somebody else can see what was going on. Because I surely know that there's a lot of people explain what went down with the Rasta man, but that was basically some of it, you know. Just not all, but this is a little part of it, a little somewhere, somewhat. Blessed love.